Hello there everybody, welcome back to the glorious Glasgow Central Station. We're back on the Cathcart circle and we're going to be taking an express train over to Neilston. It's a weird service and it's sort of one of two. We've done the other one, or I think we did it for the first look at the 380 actually. But let's get the doors shut. I can't remember if we'd have a guard on here or not. I don't think we would. But we're fast to Muirend. Which is like, what? Usually there are all stops on here. So that's a forward. And let's get going. But yeah, this is, I think all of the Neilston services, their head codes are class 2, so it's 2 November. So yeah, 2 Novembers is the normal head code. But there's just two of them are 1 November. One obviously indicating they're a bit quicker. And yeah, it's one going to Neilston, which I think is the one we're doing now. Runs fast from Central up to Muirend, and then there's one vice versa, gets to Muirend and then runs fast to Central. Sort of like a peak time special express. Well, they're not sure why it's slow going this way though, as we're actually going out of Glasgow. I don't know what's going fast out this way. Little brake test. Yes, it's like a weird peak time anomaly. Which yeah, I believe for the first look we actually did do the fast one going the other way. So I thought we'll do it. We'll go this way this time. And we'll go via Pollokshields East as well. That's really the only way we can go. To get onto the Neilston branch. So you're quite lucky if you're going off to Newton, you can either go via Pollokshields West and Pollokshields East. But yeah, Neilston it is literally just, you have to go via Pollokshields East. Hopefully audio's all good. I'm just going to turn it up a little bit. As prior to this I was in the 66. So that's quite a bit quieter. I should be able to hear a bit better now. Got all the traffic coming out of Central. And I actually put this route to a vote in terms of what route did everyone prefer, sort of out of the network style routes. It was either the Cardiff City network route or the Cathcart Circle. Let me get the results now to see which one. So that poll, which was a couple of weeks ago, well, it depends when you're watching this. Got 1,159 votes as of at the moment. Cardiff City Network, 32% of you say that's the better network route, and then 68% of you say this route is the better route. So if you're under-narring what route to get, Cathcart Circle or the Cardiff City route, 68% of 1,159 people think this is the better route. Which is surprising. I was quite surprised by the result. Because it feels like you do get more variety on Cardiff City as opposed to this. And you get two trains straight off the bat on Cardiff City, whereas the 380s are DLC for this route. Yeah, so I was quite surprised by that poll result. But fair enough. Yeah, 1 November 1 2. Which down here on the south coast would be a Southampton service. Brighton Southampton. Let me slowly make up. This is so slow, this bit. This is like the annoying part of the route. It's 25 miles an hour. You don't get this on Cardiff, apart from at Cardiff Central. And we've got 30, so we've got the junction indicator. Which is telling us we're just coming across here onto the line via Pollokshields East. There's the 30. There's a 314. Is that what's coming up there? Is that 158? So this is the, I suppose this is the really good thing about this route, is the amount of AI. Since this route got remastered, there's so much AI. I suppose that's probably the thing which is like, oh, that's cool, that's better than Cardiff, because Cardiff doesn't really have much AI, whereas on this route there's just thousands, which is rather cool. Around we go to Queen's Park, and then you got Cross Hill, Mount Florida, and then yeah, then Cathcart, and then Muirend. So we sort of skip out all of the loop stations. So quite sort of, yeah, quite cool. It's different, and yeah, it's the only. There's not one at peak. There's not one in the evening peak. It's only the morning peak. One there, one back. Which again is just like, what? Why is that? What is the reason for this service? $40. Someone do comment below. Why is there one in the morning peak, but none in the evening peak? Well, I think this is based off the timetable. No, is this the modern timetable? It's a recent one. Recent timetable. Hello. So we're not stopping here. It's again, it's still sort of unnatural going past all of these stations. It's like, what are we doing? It feels wrong. And through we go. That person's a little bit close to the edge of the platform. Through we go, though. And then you've got Mount Florida, which comes after this. Cool. And then after Cathcart, we're then out onto the Neilston branch, which we can speed up a bit more then. Which again was another surprising thing about the poll in terms of Cathcart winning, because Cathcart is quite a slow route. It's not fast. Whereas on Cardiff you can get up to 70 in various places. Again, what do you prefer, Cathcart Circle or the Cardiff City Network? What's your preferred choice of route? This is Mount Florida. Little toot of the horn. As people probably would be expecting the train to come to a stop, as like every other train does. Apart from this. Come down. It might come down to 20 soon as well. So I think it might be 20 into Cathcart. And I'm not sure when this video is going out. I don't know when this video will be going out actually. But I have literally just tonight ordered myself a new PC, which was about £2,000. So that was like, ooh. Yeah, but ordered a new computer. So hopefully we can. Do a few more PC bits and pieces. Simrail. Oh, hello. Oh, 6 coach 314. Yeah, a bit of Simrail, a bit of the bus. Do those again. So we had a single yellow. So the signal at the end of the platform here at Cathcart is going to be red. Which is slightly problematic if it is. So let's try not to stop on the platform. it's changed. I think it's changed. Is it changed? No, that's red. Yeah, that's red. That does look rather red. So it's a bit weird, but I'm going to stop here. Sort of just before the start of the platform. I hope it's not an objective we have to do. Let's buzz the box. No, it's still red. Waiting for something going across. But yeah, a lot of the time, train drivers in real life, not all of them, but some will stop sort of before the but basically, but before the platform. Just so no one tries to get on the train as well. Of course, on this route, there's almost every train stops, so you're bound to get someone trying to get on the train. So I suppose to be on the safe side, we'll wait out here, because then, well, no one can then try and get on the train or try and get off the train, for that matter. So yeah, it prevents people trying to get off and people trying to get on the train by sort of waiting out here. Especially as, yeah, almost every single train stops at these stops. Let's just quickly, there's not an objective, is there, to go via Cathcart? No, it is just Muirend. What could we be waiting for then? Hopefully it's not like a signal bug. Where's that one going? That might be what we're waiting for there. Yeah, we're waiting for that one. Delaying us. That's alright. Makes it a bit different. So what we could have done, we could have crawled up to the signal, but then in this time we would have had to stop anyway. So we'll click the little cab to cab, or the little button there. Sorry, customers, for the short delay here at just outside Cathcart. We are just awaiting another train to pass across the junction ahead of us, and when it has done so, we will be able to proceed. Once again, just waiting for the junction, or wait for a train to cross the junction ahead of us, then we will then be on the move. That'll do. Passengers are happy now. Rather busy, isn't it, for sort of a peak time service going out of Glasgow? Maybe those are tourists going for a walk in Neilston. Let's have a train taking forever. We're doing that 59, I think. Yeah, it's 8:02 now, so we're already late because of this. This is meant to be the quicker service. Here it comes. Unbelievable. Poor signalling, or poor choice from the signalman. I'll be getting in trouble for this. Like, in fact, let's annoy the signal. Let's SG them. Oh, you can. There you go. Sending standard signal. Sent. Wait. Well, there's the train which is delaying us. So we've got a clear sight of the signal here. So, as if it was right round the corner, you probably wouldn't be able to wait out here, but we've got a fairly clear sight of it. And I know for sure that is our signal. And see, the platform's getting fairly busy, so again, quite sort of good we didn't stop right up the platform, because yeah, people would just try to start getting on and off. Which I suppose when it was slam door days, there was nothing stopping that. Oh my god, there's another train we're waiting for. What the hell? We've been waiting a blooming heck. But now can we go? There we go. Now we got the green. Right, let's take the DRA off. That was already forward, but let's go. Right, let's go. After that, what was that? That's about 5 minutes or so we were waiting there. I mean, quite cool because you know it's quite nice to have something different other than just greens the whole time. Right, across the points we go, and then on to the Neilston branch. Mile an hour, off here. 50 mile an hour, 50 mile per hour out of here. And let's go. We're not going to make up any time here. We were due there at 59 and it's now 8:05. So we've lost 5 minutes because of the signaler's bad decisions. Cool. So that would be a fine coming out of, well, Network Rail's pocket, I suppose, for delaying us. As I mean, down here in the south, if a train's delayed, like, well, I mean, this is peak time, so it probably would be at least over £100 per minute for a delay. So as we're about 5-6 minutes late, that's 600 quid out of Network Rail's pocket. For, well, I suppose, poor decision making. Which, I mean, there was plenty of time for the signaller to allow us to go through, especially as we are class 1 and the others are class 2, so we have priority. This is Muirend. That'll do. Never sort of bang on the marker for these ones. Or not usually. Apologies, customers, for the delay. This was due to us standing at a red signal for too long. Right, do we actually stop at all stops? Yeah, William Wood, White Craigs, Pat, yeah. Right, let's go. Cool. Bit of power to it, bit of welly. And let's go. The 380 does sound and feel great though. It's a cool train. So getting that up. Stations aren't too far apart on this bit. Get a shot of the train. Quite cool there with the signal. I don't know what's going on with the red signal there. Oh, that looks a bit funny. There we go. Get another bit of a shot as well. Cool. Right, we're at 50. There's loads of 314s out and about in this peak time. I think that might be a 6 coach as well. Is that a 6 coach? Was that a 6 coach? Hang on, that's a... yeah, it was a 6 coach. That shouldn't be too far to William Wood. So the cool thing about the new timetable for this route is you get a lot more 6 coach formations. Even in the 380 there are a few 6 coach formations, as you've got the /1 which is 4 coach long, and you've also got the /0 which is 3 coach. So there's a few services which are 6 coaches, sort of a 3 and 3 together. I don't know if there's any 7. I doubt they would fit on the platforms. is William Wood. I think we stopped down by the footbridge. We stopped down by the footbridge on this one. Oh no, 3 to 6 car stop down the end. Can't see a specific purple one for us, so just down here. Down by the DOO monitors. Well, that will do, yeah. See, this train's got a really annoying thing whereby it sort of slams on the brakes. Once you get to about sort of 2-3 miles an hour, it just slams on the brakes. It's like great. Brilliant. And you can't sort of stop it from doing that. It just does it. Right, onwards to, was it White Craigs? Yeah, White Craigs. Let's go. And we're off. So I did want to get a photo with the with Neilston on the front. Come on, show up. Is he gonna do it? Neilston. Nah. Yeah, I'll get something like that, I suppose. Yeah, alright. White Craigs is where if you've got the mastery unlocked, you get like a UFO, which is quite cool. I mean, it's not realistic. I wouldn't think it's realistic, but it's quite cool nonetheless. I don't know if we got it enabled or not. I don't think we do. Or do we? Oh no, we do have it enabled, I think. Have a look in a minute. So this was, I think, the mastery on here. It must have been quite easy, because I mean, I'd never try and aim to complete the mastery. Yeah, not really my sort of thing, really. That's my thing about TSW. I don't care about points. I don't care about platinum medals. I don't care about completing every service. I just want to hop in the train and try and drive it HUDless and very realistic. That's what I like doing. Everyone's sort of got their own way of playing. Here we are. Yeah, we got the. Yeah, we do have it enabled. I can hear it crackling away. Yeah, here's the mastery on this route. Some cows there, some sort of people there. Yeah, so it's a bit peculiar. But yeah, White Craigs. Patterton's up next. Still 50 at the moment. We'll go up to 55 shortly. Get a bit of welly on us. We won't be able to make up the time. In fact, this will probably be late going back to Glasgow. You don't usually sit in the head shut, or you don't usually sit in the turn back siding for long on this route. Well, we're not going back, but yeah, you probably would be late for its return journey. But nice being back on Cathcart. Done it a couple of times recently, so it is a nice route. But does it beat Cardiff though? Which is a route I do need to play again. Like it comes out and I'm like, I'll play that lots, I'll play that lots. So then it just sort of fades away, and I don't play it for like a month or so. Then we'll go back to it and be like, oh, we should have played this more. So many different releases coming out around the time of Cardiff. But I'm sort of in the Scottish mood again. I mean, as of recording this, Had the Bathgate extension to the Glasgow suburban northwest route. Now we're sort of doing a bit of this. It's sort of in the Scottish mood. Don't know how long that will last, but yeah. So that just stops you sort of at a certain speed. That will do. They're on the marker. Doesn't actually really. There doesn't usually tend to be a 4-car stop marker. It's all just three or 6. So as before, we'll go to the 6. Still 7 minutes late, so we've maintained that delay. I wonder if it actually says we'll be late on the way back. Because it probably would be on the board already, wouldn't it? Probably is the 8:30. This is on time. And we're off. It's marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. Cool. And yeah, if you have made it this far in the video, thanks all for staying in. 27 minutes and 6 seconds in. It all does help out, and certainly as we've now invested in quite an expensive PC, by sticking around, obviously you've helped the algorithm, and if you've left a like as well, it all helps to get more views coming in, which of course in turn creates a bit more revenue, which will go back to sort of paying off the computer. I suppose we can count the PC as an investment. That makes it sound better than just, oh, I've just spent 2.2k. It's an investment. A bit like the Xbox Series X, that was an investment, and we've never bloody played it. Which is a shame, really. The only reason I really got the Xbox Series X was because at the time Dovetail was sort of experimenting with console early access for Train Sim World, for like DLCs. So that's why I got it. So it was still console we were playing on, but Xbox, and we could do it early. But that sort of was not really a thing anymore. Sort of my usage of the Xbox, and Sea of Thieves, that's now on PlayStation, so I just play that on PlayStation. Forza Horizon 5, that's coming to PlayStation tomorrow, as of recording this. I won't get it on PlayStation, but that's sort of another game coming over from it. So there's not really anything I actually play on the Series X, other than a TSW sometimes. There will however be Trains. I think Trains is going to be coming to just Xbox, so we'll play that on there when that comes out. And basically any other sort of Xbox exclusive simulator games, which are probably few and far between. Well, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Forgot about that one. That was meant. I thought that was going to be quite a big thing, but well, I thought I was going to have a big interest in it. I got the flight stick, but it just never really happened. Really, played it a little bit and then got bored. I mean, flying just isn't really my thing. Like Flight Sim 2020, first time I ever played Flight Sim. Pretty cool. It was fun, but my interest in sort of flight simulation is just gone. Although saying that, next month in May, I don't know when this video is going out, but I am going on a real life plane for the first time, so maybe that might spike a little bit again. Maybe I'll be more interested, but I don't know. For me, it literally is just trains and buses. That is all I'm really interested in. Everything else is just like a side thing. Hence the reason why getting the PC is good, because we can then start playing the bus again, which is now multiplayer. How cool is that? And then SimRail, we can also play that for like the first time without it hopefully lagging. Because on my current PC, SimRail used to just not run that well. I mean, it ran alright, but not that well. So I look forward to yeah, playing those games, SimRail and the bus. So you'll be seeing a lot more of those in the next, well, hopefully in the next sort of couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks. If the PC turns up okay and it's easy to set up. And I did get a pre-built PC. A lot of people say to build your own PC. I can't comprehend myself doing that. Yeah. I've had a PC for a few years now and I don't know really anything about it. I have zero interest in the technical aspects of PCs. So trying to learn how to build one, it just doesn't interest me. I'm happy to pay an extra couple of £100 to have it pre-built, because I know it should hopefully work. Unless I've made it, if I made it myself, I'll probably screw it up. Right down the end, just a 6. I feel there are some missing stop markers on here. But then again, I think Rivet did say they did a bit of work on here. Sorry, Rivet, but yeah. Here we are. We've got the calling on signal to go into the head shunt or turn backside in. Only 6 minutes late now. It's alright, it's not too bad. Not too shabby. I suppose the guard would... no, we don't have a guard. How would we lock up the train? We have to go... Yeah, I suppose the driver would have to go... Hello. The driver would have to go through and lock up the train. Because you can't really have anybody for a shunt move. I say the driver would have to go through and lock it up. Just make sure everybody's off the train. But in Trenton World, I'm sure everybody's off the train. Let's have a look. Ah. Well, that's disciplinary. That was quite a few people. Yeah, that would be quite a big security issue. Well, I don't know, that you might be able to do it up here. We're only 4 coaches, but we'll still go down the end. I don't know, would there be stop markers in this? And there probably would be stop markers, wouldn't there? Unless all the drivers just get told, I'll just go down to the end, or basically just guess when you're in. But that would do, yeah. Cool, well that's it. We got a gold medal, brilliant. Well, hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. This thing goes, yeah, straight back out. Only a minute late, that's not too bad. Links can be found all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, which I still haven't added to the OBS studio, but I imagine it's there. Also a link and coupon below for our UK Departure Board. We got our UK Departure Board affiliate link, and there's also a coupon there, British Ace, for 5% off on all the products, which is pretty cool. That's a new thing. Apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye, guys.